Alright. Hi guys. Nice seeing you all here again. While I organize my aunt's movies and label them all with KH, I wanted to sit and maybe take the time to talk about siblings and how some siblings are very toxic because of their behavior, their voice, and just a lot about them. So, I gotta make sure I have that marker on me. Okay, thick marker. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I've spent a lot of time sky dancers. Isn't this a Barbie film? Sorry, I'm just looking. I don't know if you ever seen any of my previous videos where I talked about my siblings. And it's just a lot of the times I struggle to connect with any part of my family members because just the way that I see how they act. Believe me, I've wanted to have I've wanted to have a normal siblings, as in we hang out every now and again, we do each other's hair, we help with that kind of stuff. Or we get to give each other advice, go out for a drink or two. But of course, nothing ever happens. Because alcohol, the mental abuse, and the struggle with their emotions, as with most of our family members, has left them pretty scarred. Hercules, Hercules. Decided to put Disney and stuff together. So, cats, dogs. Nope, movie's missing. It's the party. And this is the thing that also bothers me too, but not as much, is when the discs get left open and alone, they get scratched up. This is Aladdin. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. It gets so scratched up because no one puts it away. And there's this stupid Dora the Explorer. But hey, if they don't care about their movies, which they usually don't, then that's not my problem. Space Chimps also does not have a movie. I thought this movie was actually pretty funny. It was a little weird, but so this is Madagascar 2. Yep. We're just gonna Madagascar 2. That's more of another kids' movies. The Three Stooges Festival. Three Stooges. Now that was a funny film. But again, it's comedy, it's the army, it's blah, 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 blah. District 9 was also a pretty good movie. Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. We have the Blu-ray and we have the DVD. Let's see. Of course, I have seen a lot of my aunt's movies already. I don't see why these are ever important. The other thing I think of is my uncle, because he also likes his movies. Scooby-Doo movies. Scooby-Doo Arabian Nights. That's Savannah and Cheyenne. I'm making just some small bits just so they know what movies are theirs, because they're mostly left from their mom. Sherlock Holmes, yep, it's in there. Anyway, I grew up, well, there's a lot of fingerprints on here. Of course, my mom was in jail half the time, so I was pretty much raised by my aunt. And that kind of meant that I didn't see my mom a whole lot. I was so shy back then, and I just didn't have. This is a fresh one, unopened. I'm going to need to open this. It's not going to be able to work that way. I like these movies. Rescuers Down Under, both the swamp one and the Australian one. Very good one. Whoop. God's Not Dead 2. This must be a comedian or a movie. Okay. I never heard of this movie. Melissa Joan Hart. Okay. Catch Me If You Can. I think I've seen this movie, but I'm not so sure. Anyway, my let's put the scary movies in one section. None of these are really that scary, are they? No. Aliens are not that scary. Okay, there we go. I feel better. And the only thing I grew up around was my brothers, and half the time they were off with their friends, which really sucked, because I liked my brothers a lot because they made me laugh. We get to play with action figures all the time, and we get to play adventures and hiking. Stuart Little. Yeah, you guys can wait. Spider-Man. Sky Captain in the World Tomorrow. This was also a very good movie. I actually quite enjoyed it. It was like the end of the world thing, but also with the army and spies and stuff. Oh shit. These are for the girls. I don't know why they have this. This was mine from an old. This is like 2015. It's a web root. Whatever. I'm just gonna throw this away because they should not be having this. It's not like they really care about their movies anyway. This is Kirk's. This is for the girls, I think. I never heard of The Watchmen. Yeah. Yeah. BRB, I gotta go let the dumb dogs in. If I can get up. Oh, that's just my step counter. Ow. Seriously? You guys need to stop puking. It's ridiculous. Stop puking. Sorry. Have to let the dogs in. I just discovered a hunking pile of puke. Puke. Anyway. Go away. Your breath stinks. Go lay down. Your breath stinks really bad. Surf's Up. That was also a really good movie. I like this one. Surf's Up. I'm pretty sure these are for the girls. Both of them? Or just one? Space Chips. Really bad idea to be shoving movies that don't even belong together. Now we just gotta find the cats and dogs one and we'll be good. Anyway, there's two movies. Doubles. Always doubles. Movie in here. Civil War. I have not seen this movie yet, but I probably should. Tomorrowland. I have seen that movie. Star Wars The Force Awakens. Is this all 3 of them? Oh, it just has bonus features. I'm not really impressed with this. Sword in the Stone. Sorry, I shouldn't be meandering. The Ant Bully has no thing. Has no thing. Does it look like it has? Nemesis. I don't think I've ever seen this one either. Oh, it's Star Trek. Of course it'd be Star Trek. Well, this one's a double. And it's not even open. So let's go ahead and start doing this shelf. I love the Twilight books, and I love the series. It's just so beautiful. I didn't mind Tron. I thought it was okay. Tales of Despero. Gotta make sure it's in there. Oh, whoops. I think that was for the girls. Guardians of the Galaxy. That's Marvel, right? I couldn't figure it out. Wait, why is... Okay, whatever. Did you really only get it for the girls or the Kathy's? Anyway, my niece sisters, during the time while I was growing up, they were off doing, from what I've heard and what I feel like is true, they were doing nothing but drugs, prenatal sex, doing bad things, breaking the law. This is a good one. And just never around while growing up. So I pretty much did not have any female people to look up to. And the only people I was ever close with was, this is Cinderella 2. Was it a twist in time, right? Dreams come true. Oh. Dreams come true. Rat-a-tat-a. Oh, that's not a kid movie. Harry and the Hendersons, that was a movie, was hilarious and weird. I think it was more like PG-13, yep. Anyway, Griffin, I never heard of that movie. I tipped over the coffee. Bad, 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 bad. And the only female people I ever had around was my aunt, who was the one taking care of us, and my cousin Casey, and then that was it. I should be making sure these things actually are in there. Aragon. Really good movie. I wish there was a second one of this movie. Epic. I think I'll give this one to the girls. And Praise the Crew. That movie was hilarious. Sorry, we're gonna have to move you guys a little bit closer. That's not the best spot. That's not gonna work. Anyway, there you guys got a horrible angle of me. I feel so confident. Just so you guys know, just so you know what I'm doing, my aunt asked me to label all of her movies with KH. And a few of these I know are the girls', so I've been putting their name SC for Savannah and Cheyenne. Just in case, because my older sister that they went to go pick up from a hotel, aka from her sentence from a few warrants she had, she has been known to steal. From the last few times that my sisters all of a sudden came back into my life or appeared out of nowhere, they did nothing but get drunk, bad men, didn't hang around with their boyfriends or their true families, aka their kids, and decided to do drugs, more sex that I can hear from the next room. And it was really hard to hear. We're going to need another one. That one's getting too tall. Ooh, this is the second one. Let's see, this Barbie shit. This is their movies. I saw most today. Okay. I've never heard of this. Hoodwinked. That was really good. That movie was weird. The graphics in that movie were so weird. It's like they're really, really super bulgy, but it just didn't look real. So. 1408. That was a really good movie. Anyway, so I pretty much hung around my brothers, and my cousin Casey was my best friend. I didn't mind her little brother Christopher, but I literally did not have any friends growing up, so I didn't know what else to do. I didn't have anybody else. Regrets movie. Care Bears, Sharing and Sunshine. That's the girls. Care Bears. The strangers murdering and killing everybody. And I figured the girls, my nieces, not my nieces, my sisters, just didn't like me anymore. They didn't like the idea of family, or they felt too constricted. So I figured they would come back one day and we actually get to be a family. Apparently this is not to be so. Let's see what's in here. Barbie Swan Lake. Yep. It's not that. Barbie Swan Lake. I think it's another one. I'm going to throw it. What the fuck is this? This is fucking horrifying. Jungle Jive, Ebella de la Selva, The Adventures of Zobi, La Aventuras de Zobi. I'm just going to save him the horror of that. Jeff Dunham, The Spark of Insanity. Nice. Let's just say these are all Kathy's and Kurt's. Catch that kid. Right. This movie was weird. And then we got the Aliens in the Attic, which again also don't have any kind of movie for. So I grew up, teenage years, sister started to come back. It was the same thing. Drugs, alcohol, getting arrested, jail, drugs, aka meth, heroin, crack. And it was really hard to be around them. Matrix Revolutions. Is this just a full one? And it was really hard to be around anybody or them because I did not know who they were. I didn't grow up with them. You have to say, oh, I was around you your whole life. You know, I'm the one that taught you this. I'm the one that taught you that. Supposedly, I heard stories from my older sister that, oh, you were so dyslexic that your teachers struggled to even teach you anything. So it ended up had to be me and Michael and Matthew and Michelle that had to, you know, teach you in a way that you would understand. I kind of didn't really explain anything either. I was like, okay, pretty sure the last couple years of my life, I'm the one that's been trying to teach myself how to do everything. So, yeah. Falling Skies. That was a good series. I wish I could have seen it all. Falling Skies, second season. Alright. We got the Star Wars. 3, 6, 4. It's not even that organized. Come on, guys. 4, 5, 6. Oops, there we go. Anyway. 4, 5. I really have a hard time even getting close to them. I would have, you know, maybe a second, maybe almost a few minutes of listening to them cry and bawl and everything else in between, because The family hated them. They were a monster, etc., etc. And they can't find love. The kids hate them. But then in return, they're the ones doing the lying, not taking care of their kids, not being a proper mother, not even being a kind sibling. Management. This one, whatever. Chronicles of Narnia. Nope, empty. She got so many fucking movies. Anyway, Finding Dory. Ooh. Fantastical Beasts. Where to find them. I love this movie. Maleficent is still in there. Good movie. Whoa. What do we have here? Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Season 3. And then Bratz. I never heard of a live thing. Lilo and Stitch, both of them. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, there's Mary Poppins. Apparently people haven't been putting discs away. It's a party. Dora. Whoop. Dora. Dora the Explorer. Dora. Dora the Explorer. Inside Out, excellent movie. And then the stuff that I liked my sister Michelle a little bit better, to be honest. Just because she actually accepted herself. And she seemed to, what's this one now? Brave. Scamp's Adventure. This one, The Punisher. Frozen. And my sister Melissa is the one that has so many issues from her foul temper. I think she's bipolar, which I think means like a lot of mood swings and two different kinds of thinking. Because one half of the time she would be like laughing, having a good time with the family, actually having a decent meal, or actually hanging out with us. No crying, no bawling, no smelling of crack or smoking. Well, of course she smokes. Mindy. And then another time she would be yelling at everybody, lying, stealing stuff like money, jewelry, or What is this movie? Well, it's not exactly scary. Unbreakable. This is a good one. It's all in the mind. Oh, whoops. Someone didn't put a disc away. This one's really gross. Saying Silverman. I don't know what it was. Dinner for Schmucks. Fern Gully. A lot of movies that just didn't cut it. Avatar, amazing movie. The Wolverine. In there. X-Men First Class. Igor. No movie. Planet 51. No one puts it away. Ready Player One. Amazing movie. Credibles 2. Pokemon 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And it's just, I was getting tired of it because my cousin, not cousin, half of the time whenever I was with Michelle, I felt fine. Just I felt frustrated with her because she was never really a mom, even though she has the potential to be one. She just couldn't get up when her girls needed to go to school. She didn't seem to be making effort to get to work, to go do errands, take care of the house. Wait, didn't we have cats and dogs? I like the movie Cats and Dogs. It was quite funny. Santa Claus, Santa Claus. Nope. A Good Dinosaur. Nope. Deadpool 2. I didn't think she really liked it, but Pete's Dragon. Now we're on to the second shelf, or third shelf. Oh, and my sister Melissa would just say some pretty foul things. She felt that girls like her that are proper, which she isn't. She'd say things, oh, don't do that. That's disgusting. That's gross. Don't do that, Melinda. You're too lazy to do it. You're not really a good parent. You know, don't do that. That's ugly. It makes you look fat. Blah, 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 blah. Just a lot of really rude things. You know that saying that says, don't don't open it. Don't open your mouth if you can't say anything nice. Yeah, that kind. And my sister Melissa did that quite often because she was a Miss Obvious, like my niece Fancy ironically used to. I don't think she does so anymore. Of SpongeBob, just says SpongeBob SquarePants. Great patty caper. Yep. Oh, we got another one. That's all the way down there. Someone literally doesn't know how to do their movies. They just say a lot of rude things that were quite hurtful. And it was really hard for me to even do anything. It seems like a horror movie. The Jungle Book, I did not realize she had this. Falling Skies. Wait. Is this a double? Second season. Yeah, this is a double. Falling Skies. Yeah, another double. Full Metal Jacket. I want to cook stupid army movies. My uncle is such a big Army fan and Star Trek fan that he would watch a bunch of stupid ass, boring ass, old ass Army movies that didn't make any sense, and I did not care about that part of history. I am against war because I think it only kills what doesn't need to be killed and slaughters men, women, and children and a whole world into chaos. Arthur's Wilderness Rescue. Yep. Arthur. See what's in this one. All dogs go to heaven. Very nice. All dogs go to heaven. This is a good movie. Neon Flux. I love this movie. I love movies that have the strong female lead. That's the animated collection. I want to read that shit. Maybe one day. Three Stooges, another one. Boring AF. What's this one now? Barbershop. Nope. I was almost gonna go into the box. Anyway. Oh shit, Life on the Pride Lands. why they bothered to get that. Ooh, the boogeyman. Actually, I think that was Fancy's, but you know, okay. Blood work with Clint Eastwood. Oh, this is a really dark detective work, so. It's not exactly horror, but it's more thrilling. Beverly Hills Chihuahua? Yep, it is. Hills Chihuahua. Beowulf. That was a really intense movie. I'm not going to get to my shower, am I? So, since finally I was happy that my sister, Melissa, was in jail. Apparently she was wanted in a few areas for warrants of crack and theft. And I was hoping that she would stay in there for like 12 years maybe. Just enough to get her head on straight, to de-cleanse from the drugs and the alcohol. But no, they let her out. Kathy decided to, oh my god, that's an old one. Oh no. Give her a hotel room for the night. Because apparently Melissa always struggled with jobs, even though she said she was. A Bug's Life and A Bug's Life. Breakfast Club is the only one that I liked. But, you know, whatever. Whatever. The Three Stooges again. Barbie Fairytopia Mermaid. Oh, sorry guys. I'm trying not to be too. Oh, I need to stretch my feet. Hold on. My foot is falling asleep. Oh. All right. Onward. Saving Mr. Banks. Oh, this seems like Emma Thompson and Tom Hanks. This seems like what the Mary Poppins one. So that can go for kids. Dark City. Never heard of it. Aladdin. So I just got really tired of missing Moana. Moana. We got Scooby-Doo. I want to be like you. Yeah. I'm missing one. That's sad. Barbie, Three Musketeers. That's Shrek. this one doesn't seem like it has anything. And it doesn't have anything. And just some of the cool things she would say to me. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie. So that's theirs. Oh, my nose is so stuffy. I wanted to stop. I don't like those stupid book covers. Yeah, no more of that. There's barely a pile for a whole lot of horror movies. That one's for Savannah. Electra. Again, another amazing movie. God, it should just give to me. AVP, Alien vs. Predator, they're both in here. The Craft. Again, one that's not really that scary, but it's about witchcraft, so it's not really scary. Van Helsing. Gotta make sure the movie's in there. Yep. I think we'll put that one over there. Get rid of this stupid movie cover. So you got this, the other Twilight movies, which I wish I had. Nope. Nope. I'm missing one of the Looney Tunes. Pinocchio and Beauty and the Beast. Aladdin and the King of Thieves, really good one. And Return of Jafar. I think we're just missing one from there. So we got the Return of Jafar, and we got the Blu-ray of both of them. So we're just missing one. Barbie and the Magic of the Pegasus. Why don't we put Three Musketeers? I mean, every time I see my sister, after a while, I'll give her a hug and say I'm doing fine. Now the Nutcracker one is missing. Care Bear's Journey to Joke-A-Lot. That is for the girls. Dumbo. We're going to need to open this. It's just her words had an affliction on people, and it was not cool. And I didn't appreciate it, and though I could have just said no or tell her how her feelings felt, but she gets so agitated so quickly. She would need to take a couple years of anger service or an anger control classes. Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Monsters Inc. Whoa. There's the other one. And there's the other one. So now we're just missing the Ant Bully. Barbie and Thumbelina. Oh, this is the actual movie Thumbelina. I'm missing my marker. So more movies that do not have a disc. Anything we need, Barbie and the Nutcracker. So I don't know what else to say. Now they went to go pick her up after they saved her room in the motel for Thursday night. And my Aunt Kathy said, I know you guys, both you and Melissa, have had tough times or tough relationship, you know, just a tough, really fragile, thin thread. And I said, it's not that I despise her like my sister Michelle does. I just wish she would get her life together and find her happiness, get a stable job and a stable house. So that way she's not panicking with the thought of homelessness or dying in the street or getting a broken heart again because of all these horrible guys they keep finding. You know, that's probably why she got pregnant in the first place, with their two girls. And she never fought for them or anything, so they got taken away from her. But now they're teenagers, and they most likely don't want anything to do with them. So, and one of them's a mother with a piercing. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how I feel about her coming home so early. I think it would have been best if she would have stayed in a drug recovery place or jail. But apparently Kathy's going to allow her to stay here. Hence why I cleaned up the house yesterday. And while I suggested to the girls, I was like, if you have any money or jewelry out in your room, I suggest you put them up in a place where she won't be able to find them. Just so you know she doesn't steal them. Because the last couple of times Melissa was here that she stayed, she took pills, she took money, and she took makeup. The last couple of times she was at my apartment, she took all my gauges that I've had, the gauges that are supposed to stretch my ears. I think she took my beading set, and I think she took, I don't know what else reason why she would take my beading set. There's nothing useful to do with it except to sell it, but those are used beads. So now I literally have to start all over, and I'm slowly building it back up. So I'm going to finish with these movies, and I'm going to finish watching my movie, and then I'm probably going to go shower. The only place that needs to be cleaned is the bathroom and then maybe the dishes. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sorry this is so long and then I've ranted off for a little bit. Sorry you get to see my horrible face, but that's what you get. All right. I love you guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and you find it relatable, and I will see you guys later. Bye. How do I do this? There we go. Wait, no.
I'm done. How do I do this?